Hey there, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Got update number 2 for you here on the song Stone Burner. Things are coming along pretty well. Got some new guitars in here to show you. I've roughed in some drums, kind of some new bass effects, put in a few of the new cymbals actually, which we're going to go through kind of towards the end of the video, as I wanted to share with you the cymbal saga. So without further ado, let's jump right into the song and check out what's changed since we last hung out. Yeah. Some definite Green Day vibes, which is really cool. I was always a really big fan of Green Day up until about like American Idiot. And then I kind of got in, that's when about the time that I got into metal, and I've kind of lost track of them since. I did hear their new album, and it's, there was some cool classic sounding songs, but I'm definitely hearing like a little, on that down, like a little, maybe like Jesus of Suburbia vibe. And then right at the end there with the kind of the tom part there is like a little, I think it's Longview is probably what it's reminding me of back on Dookie. So yeah, really pleased with the way it's coming out. It's a cool sounding track. It's really retained that same characteristic from the kind of demo that I had playing, because I had that muted here. So if I was to play you just this, it's a little more like electronic effects in this version. And I've got a choir pad in there. That may come back. So it sounds like a little heavier there, but we're going to continue to work towards that. Some of these effects that I have in here so far are just placeholders. I'm not thinking on that level yet. I'm working on tracking and arranging, and even some of the tracking is more me working out the composition that more than anything. All the guitars that I've recorded thus far, I may even just redo, because I want to put some fresh strings on the guitar, but I didn't want to do that the other night and fight tuning when on the day that I was working on it and have to be retuning every 5 minutes. So yeah, that's where we're at right now on the song. I've got the rest of the afternoon when I finish with you guys here to continue going on it. The other big thing that we hadn't talked about is I found an amazing deal on Sabian's AAX Freq Cymbal series. Freq being F-R-E-Q. So what happened was back in one of the Rumination updates, I told you I was going to go to Guitar Center. They had a HH cymbal that I wanted to check out. Well, I got there and I played it, didn't care for it. And then the other crash cymbal that I had ordered from Guitar Center that was a Sabian AA something that I thought was like in amazing condition. Actually, Guitar Center called me and was like, oh, we can't find that cymbal. Personally, I think what happened was they realized they mismarked it and it should have been like $150 more than it was. And they just told me it was lost. So essentially, I was back to just the AA medium ride 20-inch and the 13-inch Fusion hats. I was looking for what crash cymbals I was going to want in the future, and I was kind of leaning towards maybe something like some K Customs. And I played the Freq ride, the 21-inch ride, and just loved the sound of it. Because on Rumination, I had found myself kind of tweaking the tuning of the hi-hats to make them like a little higher in pitch. And so I started to kind of dream about having those, and I was searching around for deals online. Those cymbal packs, those cymbals individually for the ones that I have here, they're $400 a piece. If you buy a pack of 4 of them, you get hi-hat, 2 crash, ride. Normally that runs about $990,000. I found it for $690. Shipped it from Canada for $40. Couldn't believe it. So I've already returned the hi-hats, and I'm trying to sell the AA ride. Probably gonna lose $40 on it, but you know what? It got us through the recording for Mr. Perfect, so that it did its job. I essentially treat that as like a cymbal rental fee. And now, I mean, honestly, I never have to buy cymbals again. These cymbals are incredible. You'll be obviously seeing them here to the side of the screen as I do split screens and stuff. But I wanted to show you kind of what they sound like. And I wasn't sure of the best way to go about this. So I recorded just kind of a raw take here on 2 open channels just to play for you and hear kind of how they sound. So let's check them out. Okay. I believe that was the 18-inch and then the 16-inch. Here's the 21-inch ride. Each of the cymbals has a very prominent bell, and they're all raw. They look absolutely stunning. I just want to grab the ride here while we're listening to that. Those are kind of building up on the crashes, but so I love the look of these cymbals. I love the sound. I'm so excited that these are going to be kind of making up my music. So that's where we're at. The new cymbals are awesome. The drum kit is still sounding good. It's still sufficient for right now. I do have my eyes on something for the future, but I promised my wife 5 songs minimum before I even talk to her about a new drum set. And the only reason I'm even thinking about it is because I would love to have more toms. I just would love to have maybe 3 or 4 to do and get a little bit deeper on that floor tom. Because even in this song here, I find myself wanting that pitched a tad lower. Let's see here. Even if I just came in here. Maybe if I do the transpose. I think like that. I think that's more what I'm looking for that part. But for now, that may be what we have to do to make this song work, and songs 4 and 5 minimum, like I said. And then in the future, we can upgrade the kit. But there's other upgrades I want to do as well. And also, I just need to stop spending all of our money. What I have here is totally sufficient. I've been looking at some other drummers. I believe Paramore's drummer only uses 1 rack tom and 1 floor tom. On Between the Buried and Me's song Fix the Error, I was watching the music video for that with my girls the other day, because I actually just saw BT Bam in Santa Ana the other night to play Colors 2 all the way through. One of the drummers that's a guest drummer in the big drum solo in the song Fix the Error is also playing just 1 rack tom and 1 floor tom. So what I want to do is go back and study how he uses his 2 toms mixed with his kick drum and snare to make really cool sounding fills. That's about it for today, guys. I'm going to keep chipping away at the song, and we'll see you back next week, and hopefully even sooner if I can hack it for another update. But I hope everyone's doing well, and thank you so much for checking out the channel and listening. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you back soon. Take it easy, guys.